Hello everybody, my name is James Klim, and I'm joined by two special guests this time.
Chris Strong.
And Matthew Lake. We're doing Red vs. Blue Season 10, Episode 6 review. It actually got aired a bit early, like a day early, and we are now giving our thoughts. We're going to go through the episode, give our thoughts on it as pretty much everything that happened in the episode, so not really much of an overview. Well, actually, it's like a longer overview, so let's begin. Oh, by the way, the link is in the description to watch the video. Have fun. So, first off, it starts off in present time. Carolina and Washington are talking about... One thing I loved about this is that even though the meta isn't present anymore, I love how they're still referencing him over and over and over and over again. And I really think that we're going to learn in the flashbacks that Sigma really fucked up Carolina, and Maine really had like some type of big impact on her. And that's why she seems so worried about it, even though he's no longer... It's like he's haunting her, even though he's not present.
Well, actually, the one thing that I actually noticed was that, talking about like how the men might have left something behind at the power station. What is that he left behind? I think it wasn't Sigma. Yeah. It could have been Sigma, since Sigma was there at the last episode of Reconstruction. So what did he leave behind?
Didn't they say that he was charging up his suit?
Was that?
Didn't they say that he was charging up his suit to power his equipment?
Yeah, but that's what they think. He could have been there for like an alternate reason as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe like a second life in case he comes back. Or maybe I'm just too much of a fanboy.
Hey, the medic could be still alive. Remember, he fell off a cliff, but did his body blow up? Remember that they destroy the bodies at the very end and they die, like with York and South.
Yeah, but do you think that like anyone would jump down like a humongous cliff to get to his body and burn it or something?
Yeah, but the Marine did say 3 dead bodies, but granted, he could still be alive.
Let's also remember, though, this is also a sci-fi universe where maybe dead, but you're not actually dead. You're just someplace else.
Like the amount of times Church has died, he could come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next part, Tucker's making his Bounce Chicka jokes, which I thought were excellently timed.
These genuinely made me laugh. This is the first time since about Season 5 that I've genuinely laughed multiple times in one episode.
I loved how Church was going to leave. And he's like, oh, I can't leave because you have to leave with me. I thought that was awesome.
It's great, though, that Tucker actually feels like the funny guy this season. Like, last season was like, I can't think of who was last season's funny man. It was somebody else, but
Moose?
Probably, yeah.
Or York or Washington, maybe.
Okay, yeah, definitely Washington, I think, for me.
Yeah.
Like, Season 8 was, like, definitely Griff.
Yeah.
He had some amazing writing.
Next
this is
part.
Season 10, though. Let's get back to that.
I don't know what happens in the next... Oh, wait. I'm trying to remember.
It's the Houston, Carolina scene.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome, too.
Yeah,
I love that.
Made me laugh as well.
Put this into words.
The humor was so well in this episode, I thought.
Like, you predict, like, I specifically predicted that you'd say that, but it was still funny for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, you know that they actually hired another guy, I think Miles Luna, to write, like, the red and blue side with Bernie. And then for the freelancer stuff, it's another guy named Eddie Rivas.
Yeah.
They'll write the freelancer in with Bernie as well.
Like, so the freelancer is a lot more serious. And
yeah, you can tell there's a dramatic change in kind of the writing.
Yeah.
Because, like, in last season, it kind of felt the same between the flashbacks and in the Epsilon unit, but now there's, like, a dramatic change between the two.
Well, it's way funnier on the Reverse Blue stuff and, like, way more plot-driven, I feel like.
Oh my god, this is... Season 10 is so far much better, in my opinion, than Season 9, and we're only 6 episodes in. It
feels like Reconstruction. Does anybody else feel that? Like, it just feels like that Reconstruction, like, level of plot.
Like, they have enough humor to keep it funny, but they also have enough story to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Even though technically nothing happens in this episode in terms of present time, but it's still enjoyable. In the next scene, we get more of the red comedy. I didn't like it as much as the blue comedy. I thought it was just, okay, we get it. You're an idiot, Sarge.
Sarge hasn't talked that much this whole season. Like, he's kind of
he hasn't.
Not a whole lot.
In the next scene, we go to the flashback scene, and this scene was creepy. In a good way, but really, really dark.
But before we get to that, though, hold on. This is the most important thing. The whole entire thing. There's a face reveal there for Wyoming. That mustache was so amazing.
Oh yeah.
His mustache.
Hey, anybody else think he's like the love child of like Hercule and Borat at all?
Yeah. Oh man,
It looks like he looks like freaking Hercule and Borat. That's a love child. That's Wyoming right there for you.
It was humongous.
It was.
I wonder if it took him like extra long to render out that mustache.
It should. Okay, it was amazing. That's, you know.
One of the things I loved about this scene was how everybody kind of seemed to be doing something. Even the AIs, like Feta had his own little skateboard and was trying to do tricks on it.
That was cool.
But everyone in the scene seemed to be doing like something kind of interactive and
yeah. Well, Feta with his skateboard was just. It was an interesting little touch. I liked how they tried to really definitely sell that child, at least that younger sense of the AI.
So in this scene, we find out that South is still a bitch.
Nothing new. Is that what changed?
York is still blind in that one eye.
I was quite surprised to find out that Sigma was originally Carolina's AI.
Yeah. And I was also surprised that Sigma's the reason. I mean, maybe I had no idea, so maybe this was revealed before, I wasn't paying attention. But the reason why Maine goes all fucking crazy is because of Sigma and his goal to get all the AIs. I thought that was Maine's goal, but apparently it was Sigma's goal who kind of fucked up Maine.
Well, now you have the question of, was Sigma actually controlling Maine during Reconstruction?
Yeah.
Like, it messed his mind up that much? So they still got like the meta stability thing at the very end or whatever?
Yeah.
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 It did say that it was uncontrollable, so maybe it was flawed to begin with.
Yeah, actually,
Well,
go ahead.
Alright, continue.
We have 40 seconds, by the way.
Oh crap. Well,
Do you want to just wrap it up?
yeah, I can wrap it up, I guess. Let's just talk about how Washington's hair is blonde at the very end, but okay.
Wait, what?
At the very end, look, you can see Washington sitting right next to York, and he has blonde hair.
Oh, no way.
I didn't see
Yes.
that.
I didn't see that
Yeah,
first time.
look at the very end of the episode. It's awesome.
Oh, and Carolina's armor is fucked up. It changes in one scene.
Oh, yeah, there's an error in the Machinima scene. Her armor switches to Mark 6, sorry.
We got 10 seconds. Overall, give this episode an A. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
A+.